major accomplishment. So the work that you put in is paying off at this stage.
Yeah, definitely. It's some days throughout. I think it's been actually around 10 years where I first started to decide, okay, I will go professional. So it took me almost 10 years to get where I am today. So it's definitely not easy.
Definitely. Now you broke a legend's Yvette de Klerk's record in the 100 meters. Did you get a call from her?
No, I didn't get a call from her.
You didn't get a call from her. She should have called you to congratulate you. That's this is what the sports is about. People set a mark, and then when the new generation comes in and sets a new mark, you reach out and you congratulate them and pat them on the back and you give them that boost that they need to keep going, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's what I want to do. When I'm retired and someone breaks my record, I would definitely, if I'm on the track, I will go congratulate them personally as well.
That is awesome. That's a great outlook on things. Now we got 2019, the penultimate year to the 2020 Olympic Games. This is going to be a busy year. Last year, we can say, was besides the Commonwealth Games for countries that are part of the Commonwealth, last year was not so busy, like in terms of the track and field calendar.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Right. So this year, this is a year where you either step up or you step back, right?
Exactly. There's no time for any mistakes for the next 2 years.
That's right. So what is your outlook on 2019? We know we got the World Athletics Championships in Doha, Qatar, in I think it's in September because of the weather. They pushed it into September. True. Right. So what's your outlook on that?
Yeah, I will definitely build up my season so I can be at my best at the Doha World Champs. There's a bit of changing in my program, which no one actually knows yet except my coach. But I will give a hint, and I will start my season off with some 200s, but that will only be to help me for the 100 meters. Because the outlook for this year as well, I want to be like last year in every Diamond League. I want to get to the final and as well be more consistent in my running. I want to be a sub-11 runner all the time. I don't want to be it here or there. So I think the 200 meter will help me achieve that and to get through the rounds at World Champs, because at every World Champs I failed to go to the final, not because of the time is not possible to run. It's just I can't run that many rounds. So that's the thing that I had to work on. And I think everything is possible. It's just everything's new, and I'm looking forward to achieve that.
That's wonderful. That's called growing up in the business, in the sports. You understand.
Yeah.
You're able to read your body. You're able to understand how things have been working out for you and how they haven't, and you're able to put the pieces together to ensure that you are positioning yourself for, I would say, for success. Going forward.
True.
Right. Now we know in Africa, you have stiff competitions with Marie-José Talu, Blessing Okubari, and Uriel Ahure. Those are when you talk about the top 5 names alongside yourself, that is your competition. Are you in a way, I know y'all competitors, but at the same time, do you guys, when you guys meet at competitions, do you guys get to, kind of exchange niceties and stuff like that?
Well, we are competitive at the competitions, but alongside on the competitions there, I would say when you get to the track, you are professional, so it's just like hello. But days before competition, we will even sit at the same table and talk. The night before as well, you will sit at the same table. Me and Blessings, Talu, Ahore, all of those names, we actually get along very well. We still talk over the phone throughout the season. So it's, everything is good. We are good friends. But when it comes to a race day, it's no friends.
I understand. I understand. Yeah. You are part of I would say the vanguard of a new generation of what I say the actual upsurge or prominence of South African athletics on the global stage. South Africa definitely has had great names before, but this generation, this crop that you're with, this is one that has basically been setting the standards out there at every level. How do you feel to be part of this new generation that's setting the bar for future generations to come?
Yeah, that's definitely true. South Africa has stepped it up, and it's not only years ago. Like you say, there was big names before, but it was one maybe or two here and there. And now it's almost in each event we have men and women that is on the global stage. So yeah, the feeling is really nice. It's also nice to be a part in a team where there's so many people on a world stage.
Yeah, awesome. Definitely. Definitely, I know you're part of the team, and y'all travel together. You know, Caster Semenya with Van Niekerk. Are you guys a fun bunch? Are you guys? Do you guys make fun? You know, like mess with each other and stuff on during travel time in your dorms when you're at international events?
Yeah, sometimes we will be playful during the day, and yeah, at night when we have time. But after your competition, before the competition, everybody is a bit stressed out. So yeah, it depends on the person who you can still joke with. But yeah, normally we make quite a lot of jokes. But before on the track when you go eat, everything is everybody's just laughing, and yeah, we make jokes with each other, and yeah, it's fun.
Okay. So next year, we're already in 2019, but I'm talking about 2020 already, which is the Olympics in Japan. And that's a big one, obviously.
Yeah.
I would say you are guaranteed to make it to Tokyo, but let me don't be presumptive in that case, because obviously you still have to qualify for the national team and to represent South Africa. But I would say, you know, in a sense, being let me make the excuse to be presumptive in this case. Say you're there next year. What's your objective for Tokyo 2020?
Yeah, that's true, and it will be a short season from 2019 to 2020 because the Olympics is already in July, I think.
Right.
So, yeah, well, my vision is I'm already putting in work for 2020 at this time of the year as well. So my season ahead is also planning for 2020 already, because of the short time you have. The period is not that long, so you have to prepare already for that. And yeah, you have to be strong in the mind as well to get there and through this year as well, because everything is, like you say, it's going to be a busy year, and it's going to be actually a busy next 2 years, because of the Olympics being so early.
Okay. Definitely, we've talked a bit about the serious side of the sport, and your objectives and what you hope to. What is it that people don't know about Carina Horn, that the South African top sprinter, woman sprinter, that you would like for people to know about you? That if you think people out there don't understand you.
Well, I think, yeah, like you say, all the people that just knows me from being on track, thinks I'm a very, like, maybe not a talkative person or very focused, but from the track, off the track, if I know you and we're good friends, I can be a comedian, actually.
Okay, all right. That's nice to know. That's nice to know. That's definitely nice to know. Carina, you are definitely a role model for young girls in South Africa, women, girls and women, and not just in South Africa, but across Africa, in the world as well. Being a female athlete and having to deal with, I wouldn't say this day and age things have gotten a lot better, but what are your challenges, and what is it that you would like to say to young girls coming up to look up to, or to be in this world?
Thank you. Yeah, it's just everybody. You just have to believe in yourself, because the mind is a lot stronger than you actually think, and whatever the mind can conceive and believe, you can achieve. So just never give up and believe in your dreams, and everything is possible.
Wonderful, wonderful. Definitely, everybody goes through their ups and downs, right? And
yeah, definitely.
You have your down issues, or dealing with challenges, and sometimes it may be individual challenges, maybe it be a family challenge. How do you cope as someone who needs to stay highly focused on going out there on the global stage and doing what you do? What is the one thing that you do to keep your mind on track?
Yeah, that's true. Definitely what you say. It's not always the track that can make you feel down. It's sometimes more the off-track things that can disturb you. So, yeah, and you must just make sure that your family and friends understand what you do, so that it can't be that hard on you. So if you can't do something or go out with the family or whatever, they have to be able to understand if you say no. And it's difficult for them sometimes. Some families, it's difficult to understand it as well. But you just have to keep focused on your goals, because at the end of the day, when you achieve that, it's them that's actually so proud of you. So, yeah, you just have to keep your focus and keep in mind what you want to achieve.
Wonderful. I want to thank you for taking your time to talk to me here at the Africa Sports Report podcast, and we're doing our level best to make sure we get the voices that need to be heard in the African sports space to be heard out there. And definitely appreciate you taking the opportunity to come on and giving us your viewpoint about a lot of things. And I hope to definitely meet you sometime in the very near future, hopefully at Doha, maybe even earlier than that. There's All Africa Games as well in this June coming up. So I thank you for taking the opportunity to come on.
Thank you so much for having me. It's also an honor to be on the show.
You're very welcome.
You're wet. Azish. Sure.
Skatkamp sa tijden. Ik heb een millie die veel pop liet in twijzen. Ik kan tollen groot man kan die prijs stand. Yeah, good in a long boy, I go price stand. Puffing on my endo at the window. Gripping on my gym bro, on my sip slow. Steezy baby got the info. Yeah, and you don't know what you went for. Hey, they say a boo make a plan, but a black man make a better one. Yeah, it's in the blood, boy, no adrenaline. Only call the plug to supply the medicine. Hey, it's in dog, I will shop up in the can. Hey,
listeners, that was my interview with Carina Horn, the national record holder for South Africa in the 60 meters and the 100 meters. Like I said, to her, when we talked about her career on an upward trajectory, and we're looking forward to great things from her. Not to put any pressure on her, but I'm really proud of her, and really have good vibes about what she's doing and where she's heading. I will bring you our next interview with another major star on the rise, Nigeria's Oduduru Divine. So hang tight, and we'll be right back.
Skubudlala siyakhipha sihlanganise nyobunyana siyamkintsha siphathe nabogugu gaga siyazidika wena wazogugu ngaka chitba. Same daba esh, same kalakata, same chakalaka taste. Aim daga baba fede so hlangana late jangalala bese supanda machase. Hey like your banda, I need a thick one and tell her not to put me on.
Hello again, this is your host Leslie Karoma with the Africa Sports Report. I have another major star in the making in the world of track and